hate rap music. I mean, my opinion doesn't matter. I doubt it's gonna matter to you, so whatever. But I just figured I'd rant because I'm not getting a reception, so I might as well record a couple videos here and there. But why I don't like rap music is because it's so generalized. Like, I feel that the beats are so stupid. They sound all the fucking same. Like, literally. Like, every Mexican rap song, I don't know why Mexican rap is now such a big thing. Maybe because there's more Mexicans here, and that's not being racist. And it's annoying that I have to say that that's not being racist, but it's just true. But they have a do. Like, that's not interesting. I don't know what the fuck people are thinking. Like, every rap song has that same little, you know, like, little, what is that? What would that be, snare? Hi-hats? Yeah, like, little hi-hat, like, it's not complex. Why I like metal is because, you know, music like that is because you can hear, like, both guitars, sometimes there's 3 guitars, keyboards sometimes, synth, you know, loops of shit, bass, drums, different kinds of drums. You're actually playing live, unless you say you're Scold, but I mean, Scold could probably press buttons on the microwave and it would sound amazing. So I mean, whatever he does doesn't even count. Scold is fucking amazing. And his Not My God band now with, was it Nero? Nizil, something with an N, I don't know. Fucking amazing though. The dude from Psycho 9. Holy shit. But yeah, I feel like people don't like metal or rock or whatever because it deals with darker subjects. You actually have to think about it. You know, it can make you depressed if you're, you know, if you believe like, oh, let's get in this mindset of being depressed. When I listen to a song that talks about how depressed you are, it's like, it helps me get through that, and it feels like, oh, you're not alone. Like when I listen to the Nobodies, if someone of a different mindset was listening to that, oh yeah, I could see how they would make them sad, but and many times that, like, The Man That You Fear has made me sad, but it's like, it helps you work through those emotions when you have problems, you know, working through them yourself, I guess you could say, or when you don't have the words, because I am a big fucking example of never having the right words to say. Whether it's in conversation, whether it's writing lyrics, whatever the fuck it ever has been, I never know what to say, and I always say it wrong, you know? So sometimes I quote songs because it might be copying what someone else is saying and what they're feeling, but it's exactly how I feel. You know, that's the best way to describe it. Like my neck tattoo, it's Chris Motionless. You know, this is an Atreyu lyric. I have an All Shall Perish tattoo on my shoulder. You know, I have Marilyn Manson heart on this. You know, it's just, I feel all that. I have a Broken Side thing, you know, diamond on my neck to kind of symbolize my party days and who that person was at that point in time. You know, what else do I got? I got a scroll on my back. It's the City Lights by Motionless in White with my now wife's name in it. You know, it's just like, I don't have the words, so I listen to music and I express myself that way. It's expression. With rap, I don't go out and fuck bitches and rock ice and sell packs. I don't know what the fuck some of that is, you know? Like, I don't think promoting to children that selling drugs and hookers and slapping bitches and fucking and all this shit, all this other stuff, I don't think that in the way rap music kind of simplifies and it's more of a generalization in broad term. I feel like that's not a great influence, to be honest. People could say like, oh, how is metal, you know, a good influence when, like, say, Cannibal Corpse lyrics? I mean, well, at least you're learning like some fucking cool ass words, the medical dictionary. Maybe you'll be a doctor one day because you want to know what evisceration means, or what the fuck, you know, I don't know, other shit like that. But I'm just saying, like, I've never had. Should I say that? I should have never had a metal song make me want to do drugs. Yeah, I'm just had to think about that. I can think about it honestly, yeah. I've never heard a metal song promote. I've heard metal songs promoting drugs, but a good amount of the time it's just like, it's kind of saying it is in a negative way. Like the Dope Show, for example, it's not actually about drugs, it's about like the media and shit like that. But I feel like people used to think that was like, oh no, and big and scary because it was louder, it was heavier, it was more emotional. You know, there was more into it, and I feel people think with rap because it's like a up-tempo beat, you know? It's just that it's fine, but that I don't understand. Like, you're like little kids are dressing like fucking hoes, you know, and they're learning that, you know, they could be treated in a certain way. But when I grew up, like Blink-182 and like shit like that was big, like Metallica even, and I don't even like fucking Metallica. They fucking suck dick. But I don't know. I just feel like I feel like rap music is so popular because it's generalized and watered down, so more people can like it. If it was intelligent and made you think and was more complex and harder to do, I don't think that many people would like it. I think that's why most people don't like fucking metal anymore, because no one wants to think, no one wants to fucking work hard for what they want. They just think like, oh, maybe I'll sell drugs and fuck bitches and, you know, money, cars, and material things are all that matters. But it's like, no, it's not the fucking case. You know, I've had $250,000. I've had like 4 cars at once, and I was never happy. You know, I was probably the most unhappy I've ever been because I had all this shit and I still wasn't happy. I was like 130 pounds and I still wasn't happy. I had everything that I thought I wanted and I didn't care for any of it. Now I'm back to zero at square one. I've recently lost like 8 pounds, you know, but that's for me now. I want to build muscle and I want to better myself. But long story short is like, they're basically telling the general population, and especially today's youth that think it's cool to listen to that kind of shit, you know, that it's, you know, it's okay to do. And then on the other side of it, everyone's like an SJW telling you you're special and you have different pronouns and all this other shit, and it's fucking brainwashing. You know, this kind of shit wasn't around in my day, and it's just like, change is good, but not this kind. Not fucking this kind.